This episode showcases golf development programs for the youth at Sea Harvest and the Sally Little Centre of Excellence, and the recent Nedbank Cup final, where local schools provided player escorts and received soccer kit. Sea Harvest started a golf development program in the Western Cape, based on the West Coast, supporting both male and female learners from Diazville Senior Secondary School as part of their CSI program to empower and support the youth within the areas where Sea Harvest works. They support sports development as well as empowering the youth to become economically active and respectable members of society.
We started really focusing on education. It's a great need in rural areas, especially in fishing communities, in Ladysmith where we exist as a cheese company, or in Philippi where we exist as a fish processing facility. So these areas, there's a great need for education and development. So we focused a lot on early childhood development. We focused on bursaries. On the education side, we built a school that in Saldanha a few years back, which housed 90 kids, which is an association with the primary school of Diazville. Three years ago, one of the teachers, Lionel, started at the Diazville High School, and he had quite a difficult task getting together any sports codes which he wanted to do. And one of it was golfing, because he's a keen golfer. And he decided to get some students together, some pupils that attend the school, girls and boys, which is fantastic and music to our ears because it includes young girls. It could be the next Erin Els or the next Ernie Els. And Lionel, on the other hand, worked well with our staff, and they put together transport, they put together golf clubs, golf sets, t-shirts and some clothing for them. And we decided as a business to support our staff and pledged that from 2023 we will support our staff fully in what they want to achieve with these young boys and girls. And in 2024 we will even take this to the next level. And this day is especially dedicated to them.
I actually started last year when there was an announcement. I think Mr. Matthijs made an announcement and I was excited, and I thought that was going to be something new, so I went to practice and then I kind of liked it and then went with it.
Ik heb bakan op school, wanneer Matthijs in mij geroep, te oefen examen halen en zo te bakan, laat ik op je baan kopen, op je baan kan spelen.
My family is very proud of me. I'm the first one in the family to try golf, and I think my community supports me in playing golf. Yeah.
Mijn opa had eerst bakan om golf te spelen. En toen begon ik spelen aan die familie. De beste ding van golf was om de oomblik gelukkig te maken waarin je is in een goede leeftijd in golf.
When we want more girls to play golf, we need more exposure. Maybe we need more sponsorships, maybe, and more opportunities, more exposure. Yeah, young girls should keep focus, concentration. They should practice. They should make time for the things that they love. I made time for golf. I went to practices even though I shouldn't have gone, and I should have focused on academics. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and I learned a lot from golf. Discipline, and it helps me to relax, so yeah.
Like I said, we want to get the next international or superstar golfer out of this event. I mean, we sponsor so many events. We sponsor cricket events. We sponsor, young kids playing rugby, and we see them developing through their careers. Shelton is playing now for the Blitzboks. It's one of them. He comes through Sea Harvest. We developed him, to where he is today, and we're proud of that. So, we want to look at the next international golfer that can come from this academy, which is now formulated or structured well going forward in the community.
The Sally Little Golf Trust was formed in 2015 and is dedicated to educating and empowering previously disadvantaged female learners through the game of golf. Their training venue is called the Sally Little Centre for Excellence and trains local volunteers as coaches for the program.
This program's been going on now for almost 7 years or so, and I work with just one school. I take 10 young girls and I train them for 3 years before they go to high school. And it's been so successful in the sense that all these girls want to play golf. And I can't believe there are no golf high schools, especially in the Western Cape. And so I'm in negotiations with Redham schools to see if we can start a golf program. And therefore, my girls will be able to get bursaries and go into a good school with my instruction in high school as well, using my methodology and starting them here. I've got this beautiful property in Cape Town. It's city-owned. We use this once a week because there are very few places you can practice this routine. They're outdoors. It's a wonderful environment for them, and I get so much pleasure to see how successful these kids have been. With my program, I teach them from scratch how to become a golfer and the discipline of how to hold a golf club, how to stretch. It's all done here through my program. It's once a week for 2 hours of actual golf instruction. And what we found is it really helps them with their schoolwork, the discipline of focus. And this whole program is about using golf as the platform for higher education.
I actually never ever knew there was a sport called golf, but since I was chosen, I had to play golf, and I actually found it interesting from the way I thought it was. I thought it was a boring sport. It was not an interesting sport, but I actually found it interesting after days I've been playing it. And from now, where I am now, I think it's a fun, very fun sport, interesting sport, and it actually helped me a lot.
First time when I heard it telling me, Mama, I went to golf, I was like, do you know golf? She was like, no, they will teach us everything. So I was like, okay, as long as you like it and you want it and you feel like you're comfortable there, just go for it. So I felt like I was like a little bit overwhelmed because that was their first sport at school, because there was no sport by that time at school which was introduced since she was in grade R till by the time she started golf, I think at grade 5. So I was really happy that at least she's got something she's doing there at school.
Golf helps me with my education because before I started golf, I wasn't really that smart as how I am now since I started in golf, because I wouldn't get top academic. I've never actually gotten, but since I've played golf, I actually have been getting those certificates for top academic, because it has been helping me with especially my maths, with my discipline, with ensuring that I do my work. It helps me with focusing on my work at school, and it also helps me with maintenance with what I do.
I started the program when I was in 5th grade, and I knew nothing of golf, although I watched it on TV most of the times, but I knew nothing. So when I got the opportunity to experience it and to know how it goes and how you learn, and this golf program is amazing because although I'm in high school, I can still tell people that this sport is amazing, and you can learn different types of sport, that you don't have to always become a soccer player, but you can also become a different kind of sport like golf. I got an opportunity at a Metropolitan Golf Club. That was a shock for me at first, because we used to go there to see how a golf course is really set up and how it's done and how we go through. So when I got an opportunity, I was like, wow, this is amazing, because nobody some of us don't get the opportunity to go to do such a sport. So I was very privileged to get a sponsorship and to become a member at Metropolitan. I could take this into the future and become a professional golfer like that.
When I heard about all this opportunity, I was also happy, because I know that my daughter will be happy about this. So I just thank you so much, guys, for coming to put a smile again on my daughter's face and my face as well.
So if you want to be getting into this program, you must work hard, you must have discipline at least. Even though when you'll be in the sport, you have more discipline, but you must at least have discipline, and you must actually be thankful to be in this golf program, because it's rare to find children who are playing golf at my age or below my age.
The Sports Trust is the sports affinity of Nedbank and have been implementing the Soccer Kid program since 2010, which is linked to the Nedbank Cup. This year's Nedbank Cup finals between Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns took place at Mbombela Stadium on 1st June 2024. and the Grade 8 Player Escorts were excited to accompany the teams out for the official opening ceremony. A total of 5 local schools were invited to attend the event and received brand new soccer kits, which was a memorable and life-changing experience for these youngsters. Orlando Pirates were the overall winners, beating Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1. The Sports Trust has been a catalyst for meaningful change in sport throughout South Africa, working together with its trustees and corporate donors to enhance education through sport for previously disadvantaged communities and schools. Calling all amateur golfers, this is your chance to play like a pro at this year's Sports Trust Golf Challenge taking place at Gary Player Country Club at Sun City on the 8th and 9th December 2024. This is a unique opportunity to play the course the way it was set up for the final day of the Nedbank Golf Challenge and spend 2 unforgettable days at Sun City Resort whilst raising funds for sports development. For more information, email marketing@sportstrust.co.za or visit www.thesportstrust.co.za. All corporates receive Section 18A tax certificates when supporting our NPO.